Okay, hello everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all. I'm audible. Okay. So in the last lecture we discussed Euler graph and Hamiltonian graph. Okay, its definition and its counter example. In which case we can say a given graph is a Eulerian graph and the given graph is a Hamiltonian graph or not. Okay. So what is the condition of Eulerian graph? Yes, बोलो जी. Close walk and single path का मतलब क्या हुआ? Close walk, that is correct. In such close walk we covered all ages. Okay, in such close walk we include all the ages exactly one time. Then such close walk is known as a Euler line, and the graph consists such Euler line, that is called Euler graph. Okay, so we have to verify that in such close walk, okay, all the ages are covered or not. Okay, all the ages are included or not. If it is not included, then it is not Euler graph. If it is possible to find such close walk which we can cover all the age exactly one time, then it is a Euler graph. Okay, otherwise it is not Euler graph. And here we consider this triangle which include three vertices A, B, and C. And here we can manage such Euler line A, E1B, E3C, E2A. So from A to A we can cover every edge of the graph, and which is exactly one time, and therefore this graph is a Euler graph. Okay. And similarly for second and third, the first graph is Euler graph also. Clear? Because when we start from A, we can easily cover all the edges exactly one time, and again we can reach back to the starting place. Okay, here it is a close walk. What is meaning of walk? We can repeat vertex more than one time. Okay, but edges appear exactly one time. Okay, we cannot repeat the edges again, but we can repeat vertex more than one time in close walk. Clear? If it is a circuit, that then it is also not possible. Okay, but in close walk, in walk we can repeat vertex more than one time. So here we can repeat vertex more than one time, which is repeated. B is repeated, D is repeated. Okay, so these are the repeated to cover all the edge exactly one time. Okay, in the this graph. And in the last one, it is not a Euler graph because we cannot cover every edge exactly one time. Okay? In any case, any starting place you can consider. In such walk, we cannot cover every edge exactly one time. Okay, so therefore this graph is not a Euler graph. And here we have one result to verify that. Which result? Yeah, by using which result we can verify directly the graph is Euler or not. All degrees should be even. Okay, if degree of all the vertices are even, then we can say that this graph is always Euler graph. Okay, hence we can easily create such Euler line to this graph. Here in the first graph you can verify that the degree of all the vertex is a 2 and 4. Okay, there is no such odd degree at any place. But in this graph, second graph, there is a degree of B and D is a 3. So therefore it is not possible to create all the edge exactly one. Okay, and after that we have discussed this exercise, okay, in the last lecture. And then after Hamiltonian graph, what is meaning of Hamiltonian graph? Okay, in such graph you have to cover every vertex exactly one time in the circuit. Okay, circuit hai means we cannot repeat vertex more than one time, and in such circuit we covered every vertex exactly one time. Okay, repetition is not allowed, and you have to cover every vertex exactly one time, and such circuit is called the Hamiltonian circuit, and such graph consists such cycle, okay, circuit, that is called Hamiltonian graph. Clear? And these are the two examples. First one is a Hamiltonian graph where A to A we can easily cover every vertex there. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, and again A. So that is one of the Hamiltonian graph. Clear? That is given here. Answer is also given. A to B, then after B to C, C to B, E, and again A. So it is Hamiltonian graph. Now second one is not Hamiltonian graph because one vertex will repeat it when we create one cycle. Okay, you just start with the A, B, C, D, E. Again C will be repeated to complete the cycle. Okay, so therefore in any way, any of the starting place you can consider, is it not possible to create a cycle? Okay, and then after Hamiltonian paths, Okay, if any edges you have to remove from cycle, okay, just delete one edges from the cycle, Hamiltonian cycle. Now this closed walk convert to the open walk, and this open walk is known as a Hamiltonian path, which include every vertex of the graph G. Okay, starting and ending are different, but it include every vertex of the graph G. So this path is called the Hamiltonian path. Clear? And then after we discuss the Peterson graph. Yeah, is you done it? No. Okay. So let's discuss from Peterson graph. I think up to the Hamiltonian path is already discussed or not? Hamiltonian path. Yeah. Okay. Let's discuss the path. Clear? Hamiltonian graph we already discussed. Is it true? Okay. What is the meaning of Hamiltonian path? Okay, in such Hamiltonian path, we have to consider first Hamiltonian cycle. Okay, which include starting and ending are same. And now we have to make to the open. So how we can consider to the open? We cannot delete the vertex there. Clear? Because we include every vertex exactly one time. But we can remove the edges. Okay, so remove the one edges from your Hamiltonian circuit. So now it cannot do the open walk, and such open walk is called the Hamiltonian path. Clear? So here let us discuss in this graph. Here this is a Hamiltonian graph here. Okay, the first one, and it create Hamiltonian cycle as a E1B, E2C, E3D, E5, E7A. Okay, that is Hamiltonian cycle. And now you have to make to the open. So how we can consider to the open walk? So just delete E7 from your, just delete E7A, okay, from your root, from your cycle. So what does it mean? We get answer as a E1B, okay, E2C, E3D, E5, E. Clear? And we cannot reach back to the again A then, because we delete E7 from this circuit. Clear? So now check that A to E, that include every vertex of the graph exactly one time. So we can say it is Hamiltonian path. We can say it is a path, and it include every vertex of the graph. So we can say it is Hamiltonian path. Clear? From the cycle we can create Hamiltonian path. Clear? Just delete one of the edge of your complete walk, and which now convert to the open walk, and therefore it is known as a Hamiltonian path. Clear? So here length of the Hamiltonian path, if it is exists, that is equal to n minus 1. Okay. Length of the Hamiltonian path, if it is include 5 vertex in such Hamiltonian path, okay, 5 vertex. So what will be the length? That is n minus 1, means a 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Okay. So in this previous one, we have the 5 vertex in the Hamiltonian path. Okay. A, B, C, D, E. 5 vertex are there in the Hamiltonian path. So what will be the length? That is equal to 5 minus 1 is equal to the 4. Means how many edges are included here? 4 edges are included. So length of this path is equal to the n minus 1, means a 4. Okay. And one of the counter example, which is you can say always Hamiltonian graph. Okay. Complete graph. So what is the definition of complete graph? If anyone can explain? Every vertex should be connected to each other. Okay, very good. Okay, each and every vertex should be connected to each other. And another way you can verify that the degree of each vertex should be the n minus 1. Clear? In complete graph, degree of each vertex is here n minus 1. In this picture, there are 5 vertex are there. So this is a graph of K5 complete graph. Okay, it is graph of K5 complete graph K5. And as you can see it here, degree of each vertex are 4. Here n minus 1 means a 5 minus 1. Here it is a 4. So this is a complete graph. So in any complete graph, we can easily create such Hamiltonian circuit. Means every complete graph is always a Hamiltonian graph. Clear? How we can find the root? Just you have to move on the boundary only. Clear? Just move to boundary A to B, and after B to C, C to D, E, and again A. Clear? Just move on the boundary only, and we can easily create such cycle which include every vertex of the graph G exactly one time. Okay, and that true is true it for n greater than equal to 3. Okay, for example K1 का ग्राफ कैसा होगा? That is only vertex. ठीक है, K2 का ग्राफ कैसा होगा? That is a 2 vertex with 1 edges. Now what about for K3? That is a graph of K3. Clear? So that is a true for n greater than equal to 3. K3, K4, K5, K6, K7. In such graph, we can easily say that that is always a Hamiltonian graph. Clear? So is it easy to construct a Hamiltonian circuit in a complete graph? And here we get a complete Hamiltonian circuit as a E1B, E2C, E3D, E4E, and E5A. Clear? So that easily you can create such Hamiltonian circuit. Clear? And from K3, that is a triangle, is K3 graph here. And here we can easily create such a complete circuit. That clear? We can easily construct starting and ending. Clear? So these are the part of Hamiltonian path. Clear? First, you check the Hamiltonian graph, and from the Hamiltonian graph, we can create Hamiltonian path. Clear? Is it clear? Hamiltonian graph. Is there any confusion to anyone? Yeah. Is there any doubt to anyone in Hamiltonian path, Hamiltonian graph? Okay, good. Now next is there one of the special graph that is known as a Peterson graph. Okay, there is no such definitions we have. Okay, as a Euler graph, as a Hamiltonian graph, we are not one of the conditions of Peterson. Clear? We have one of its special graph, and that is this one. Okay, this shape is known as a Peterson graph. By using 10 vertex, you can create this design. Clear? First, consider 5 vertex to the boundary and 5 vertex to the inside. Okay? First, consider 5 vertex to the boundary. Make one pentagon here. Clear? That is a pentagon. And then after, consider 5 vertex to the inside. Clear? And create one star here to the inside. Okay? यहाँ पे एक star बनाना है. And then after, connect this endpoint to this particular vertices. Clear? This graph is known as a Peterson graph. Okay, this design. There is no such definitions we have. Clear? Each and every vertex is degree 3. Pentagon with inside the star. There is no definition. Okay, there is one special design is there. And now we have to verify the both graph to the Peterson. So, is Peterson graph is a Eulerian graph? Is Peterson graph is a Eulerian? No. Yes, very good. Okay, why it is not? Because degree of all the vertex are odd. Okay? If degree of all the vertex are even value, then it is applicable to verify to derive the Eulerian circuit. Clear? But now degree of all the vertex are odd that. So in any way, okay, any of the starting place you can consider, we cannot include every edge exactly one. Clear? That is not possible in this graph. Clear? Clear, you can also verify that. Just draw the picture in your book, okay? And just check it. Let's start with the A. Just move on the boundary first, okay? Complete this 4 edges. Now from this place, move to the inside. Clear? Complete a star. And from star, again, you will reach back to the edge. Clear? Again, you will reach back to the edge that. Just 1 minute, I think. Sorry. it is not a Eulerian graph, okay? Because degree of all vertex are odd. Now check it for Hamiltonian graph. Is it Hamiltonian? Our aim is we have to cover every vertex exactly one time. ठीक है? कहीं से आपको स्टार्ट करना है, फिर से वहां पे पहुंचना है, और इन योर रूट आपको ग्राफ के सभी वर्टेक्स एक बार विजिट करने हैं. ठीक है? मींस यू टू यूज इट. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द ए. ठीक है? ए से आप स्टार्ट करो. A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E. ठीक, दिस पेंटागन इज डन. नाउ हमें फिर से यहाँ पहुंचना है. ठीक है? सो लेट्स मूव ऑन द इनसाइड. So H to I to J, J to F, F to C, F to G, and G to again you will reach back to the H. ठीक है? And from H, this vertex is already used. ठीक है? ये vertex हमने already use किया, यहीं से हमने enter किया था. So this vertex is already used this here. So from H you will reach back to the H again, A again. Okay? If one of the edge is here, then you can reach back to the A there. But there is no such edge, so it is not possible to find. It is not possible to find every vertex exactly one time in such graph. So this graph is not a Euler as well as not a Hamiltonian graph. Okay. Now is it clear to all? Okay. You just start with the A, then after B, C, D. Clear? And now move to the inside. H to I to C, A, A. Again, you'll reach back to the H. And from H, this vertex is already used. Okay? So you cannot reach back to the A again. This is your starting place. So in any case, it is not possible to manage. So here the conclusion is that this Peterson graph is not a Hamiltonian as well as not a Euler. Okay? That is not Euler. And now there is one exercise is that that's for you. Just check it. First graph is Hamiltonian or not. Then after second. Here degree concept that not applicable to the verify Hamiltonian graph. Okay? You can check the degree only for Euler to verify it is Euler or not. Here it is a Hamiltonian graph. So just consider your starting place and then after move on such graph. In such graph you have to cover every vertex exactly one time. Yes. Okay, so is first one is Hamiltonian graph. Why it is not Hamiltonian? Let's check it. Okay. Yeah, this route is possible. Okay. Just consider 2 to 3 starting place. Okay, just change it. Now in that case, it is not possible. Okay, I have started at A. Now start with the D. First is possible, yes. Yeah. C to G. Yeah, it is this one. Then after, yeah, those who say first one is Hamiltonian graph also mention the cycle. Okay, in the group, just type A, B, C, D, and so on your route. Okay. C पे start करवाना. F. Okay. I think I'm there. ये तो बाकी रह गયું ને એ બાકી છે ને એ say it again.
Start with B, sir.
Start with E. Yes, very good. Start with E. Then after
Sir, B.
E to B.
Sir, B, sir.
Very good. Now next.
Sir, then A.
Then A.
C.
Then after C.
G.
E.
D.
D.
E.
E.
F.
F.
A.
And D. Okay? That is the route. You have to start with this place. Okay. B. B to A to C, C to B, D, E, F, and again you reach back to the B. Okay. So first is Hamiltonian. Now what about second? Is it Hamiltonian? Second one. Second is no Hamiltonian. Okay. What about the other answer? Is it possible? No. Yeah, one vertex will be missing. Okay, will be remaining. If you follow any of the route in any directions, you can use. Okay, one vertex will be remaining in your cycle. Okay, so I think second one is not a Hamiltonian graph. Okay, is it clear? Is there any confusion to anyone? Yeah, one of Arjuben has replied to one group. Okay, it is AFE. Yes, AFE. Then after G. Okay. Then after B. C. D. Yeah, that is Hamiltonian path is that. Okay, but not Hamiltonian graph. Here you can create Hamiltonian paths. Okay, which include every vertex exactly one time. A, F, D, G. sorry, A, F, D, E, that is E here, D, this vertex, this. So I, but in such route, we can include every vertex. Okay? We can include every vertex, exactly one time. Okay? So that is also part. Okay, so now is there any doubt to anyone in Hamiltonian and Euler graph? Any confusion? Okay. So now next topic of this unit is yes. We'll discuss in this topic also. Next topic of this unit is a tree and binary tree. Okay. In this topic, we'll discuss definition of tree. Okay. Actually, we can easily look like any of the tree. Okay. But how we can represent as a definitions way. Clear? Okay, there is one root is that, and then after all the sub path, root, and so on, and that create one types of increasing form. Okay. But now how we can consider as a definitions way. Clear? How we can define a definition. So that definitions we'll discuss. Then after binary tree. Okay. And then after one of the well-known topic that is a spanning tree and minimal weighted spanning tree. And by using that, we can check the shortest possible distance between any two locations, here any two places. In that, we'll also learn the Kruskal algorithm and how we can use Kruskal algorithm to find the shortest possible distance between two places. Clear? Shortest possible route for the tree. So that we'll discuss in this topic. Clear? So let's check definition of tree. What is meaning of tree and how we can define it. Clear? So tree is a connected graph. Okay, tree is a connected graph without any circuit. Okay, there are 2 points is that one is a connected graph and second is a circuit. Clear? So what is meaning of connected graph? Clear? How we can define connected graph? In such connected graph, if there is a path between, there is at least one path between any pair of vertices. Clear? For example, this graph is here. So here we can easily say that there is path between these two vertices. Clear? We can easily reach to this way. Okay. We can easily reach to that place. Clear? By using one of the root. There is a path between these two vertices. There is a path between this vertex, and so on. So what does it mean? It is a connected graph. Clear? But if I consider one of the vertex, for example, if I add some more vertex here, that is this one. Okay. These are the Z and X. So here we cannot find the path between this vertex and this vertex. That is a part of the graph. Okay. But here the path is not possible. So this graph is disconnected. Clear? If we add one edges also, clear? Draw one more possibility. So that is one edge between these two vertex. Clear? So path between Z and this vertex is not possible. So this situation is called disconnect. Clear? So here first graph should be the connected. Clear? And then after the graph should not have any of the circuit. What is meaning of circuit? It is in closed walk where no vertex appears more than one time. ठीक है? Closed walk है, कोई भी vertex repeat नहीं हो रहा है. That is meaning of circuit, cycle. तो ऐसा ग्राफ है जो connected भी है और उसमें कोई भी एक सर्किट नहीं है. ठीक है? There is no such single circuit available between any two vertex. So that type of shape, that type of graph is called the tree. Clear? That is known as a tree. Clear? So in other words, you can also say connected graph with no cycle. Clear? Connected graph with no cycle. If I connect these two vertex, suppose कि इन दोनों को मैं connect कर देता हूँ, ठीक है? This above two vertex, ठीक है? So now it create one of the cycle. Clear? By using this square, we can make one closed walk. Clear? So that's not a tree. Clear? The graph should be connected and without any cycle, without any circuit. So that is called the tree. Clear? And now you can imagine this shape to any real life example of the tree. Clear? There is one root is that, okay? One base. जहाँ से पूरा tree develop हो रहा है. ठीक है? And no any single, the last vertex is connected to each other there. Clear? All are now open form. It is open walk you can create. Not a closed walk you can manage in any single tree. ठीक है? Closed walk means कहीं से आप start करो, फिर से आप वहीं पे नहीं आ जाओ. ठीक है, घूम फिर के. That is not possible in the example of tree. So here it is also applicable that it is a connected graph without any circuit, that is called the tree. Clear? In other words, you can say a connected graph with no cycle, and the edges of the tree, that is called the branches. Clear? Edge between two nearest location, that is meaning of edge. So edges is known as the branches, and the vertices means elements are called the nodes. Clear? In the graph of tree. Clear? In general life, we can say vertex and edges, but when we consider the graph of tree, we'll use the branch and nodes. Clear? That is familiar word to this concept of tree. Tree is always a simple graph. What is the definition of simple graph? Yes, we will explain what is the definition of simple graph. Now consider any loop and parallel edges. Very good. Okay. So graph does not contain any loop and parallel edges. It is called simple graph. So your tree is also a simple graph always. Why it is always simple graph? Because if we include any loop to this graph, suppose कि यहाँ पे एक loop है, it will create one closed walk, and that is follow one circuit. Clear? If we add a parallel edges between two vertex, okay, for example, here a parallel edges between these two vertex, so it will also create one closed walk, clear, which follow one circuit. So therefore, a tree is a graph without any loop, without any parallel edges, and therefore it is a follow the definition of simple graph. Means tree is always a simple graph. Is it clear? Okay. To create any graph, okay, we should have at least one vertex. आपको कोई भी एक ग्राफ बनाना है, ठीक है, स्टार्ट आप कर रहे हो तो आपके पास एटलीस्ट एक वर्टेक्स होना चाहिए, ठीक है, तो जहां से आप कुछ क्रिएशन कर सकते हो, ठीक है. यू कैन ऐड सम मल्टीपल प्लेसेस, कनेक्शन, networking, you can apply that, and then you can create one graph. So to create any graph, we should have at least one vertex, and for a tree it is also applicable. To create a tree, we should have at least one vertex, okay. And vertex of degree 1 is a tree is called the leaf, ठीक है. जिसकी भी डिग्री 1 है ग्राफ में, उसको आप क्या बोल सकते हो? That is known as a leaf. Clear? Ending point will be there as a leaf, ठीक है, ending point. So here leaf are 3 vertex are known as a leaf. This vertex is a leaf. This is a leaf. Okay, these are the leaf of the tree. जिसकी degree 1 है, that is known as a leaf. Clear? And here some examples are given there: tree with 1 vertex, 2 vertex, 3 vertex, 4, and so on. You can add some multiple graph also here. Okay, that is a tree with 1 vertex, tree with 2 vertex, it is 3 vertex, 4 vertex, and it is also for 4 vertex. Clear? There no such single circuit should be there between any two vertices. If any single circuit is there, then it is not a tree. Okay? For example, if I make one triangle to this point, okay, let us connect this to vertex. ऐसा एक triangle मैं यहाँ पे बना देता हूँ. Now it is not a tree. Okay? There is no a single circuit you can consider in the graph of tree. Okay? Yes. Ha, you can you consider this situation. Okay? Bane edges means this form. That is applicable. Okay, that is a graph of tree. So band હોય ને ડાળી, so you can include it. આપણે બેસીને band વાળી દીધી હોય, that's applicable. Okay, nice. Next is a forest. Okay. So what is meaning of forest? It is a collection of the tree. ठीक है, जहाँ पे काफी सारा collection है, उसको आप क्या बोल सकते हो? As a forest. ठीक है. There are lots of varieties of the tree are planted there. Okay. Varieties of the tree means disjoint. Variety means disjoint. ठीक है, अलग अलग प्रकार. So disjoint collection of the tree is known as a forest. Disjoint collection of the tree is known as a forest. And here it look like a subgraph here. Okay, there is one example there. You can add some more graph here. Okay, more example of the tree. I just consider a 4 tree, a tree with 1 vertex, 3 vertex, and 4 vertex. You can include some more graph here. Okay, by taking 5 vertex, 6 vertex, 7 vertex, and so on. Clear? So the disjoint collection of the tree, that is known as a forest. Okay, it look like a subgraph of one of the main graph. ठीक है, एक बड़ा ग्राफ है, उसका छोटे छोटे पार्ट है, ठीक है, which look like a subgraph. Clear? These all are the subgraph of main graph, but it is a single disconnected graph. It is a single disconnected graph. This graph is not connected with this one. Okay, this graph is not related to this one. This graph is not related to this one. Clear? All are single disconnected graph. Okay, there is no any connection to each other. Therefore, we can say it is a disjoint collection. Okay, we can say it is a disjoint collection. There are no any connection with each other. Clear? There is no any connection with each other of any tree. ठीक है, एक दूसरे के साथ कोई भी कनेक्शन उसका नहीं है. All are different, and that is called the forest. Clear? And there are no cycle in this graph, and hence clearly it is a forest. Okay, there is no any cycle between any two graph. Okay, if I connect this two tree, for example, if I connect this disjoint tree, now it is connected with each other. Yeah, connected with each other. There should be not apply this condition to between any two. So here it is definition of forest. Now next one, that is one of the important theorem. Let us discuss it and then we conclude today's session. Its small theorem is that what is the result? Okay, we can create only one path between any pair of vertices in a tree. There are not a multiple path. Multiple path means एक पाथ आपने लिया, आप दूसरे पाथ भी वहां तक पहुंच सकते. That is called multiple route. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल ओवरब्रिज. ओवरब्रिज क्या है? There is a multiple road. ठीक है, आप ग्राउंड रोड भी यूज कर सकते हो, and you can also overbridge also to reach the same place. That is a multiple route. But now here we prove that there exists only one path between any pair of vertices in a tree. कोई भी दो वर्टेक्स आप ले लो ग्राफ में से, तो there exists only one path. ठीक है, एक ही पाथ एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है, ये आपको प्रूव करना है. Why it is only exist one path? Why there are not multiple? ठीक है, so let's prove it. It's very easy. So first we apply the definition of connected graph. Connected graph की definition से आपको क्या पता चलेगा? कि as we know that tree is a connected graph. ठीक है, that is our definition. The tree is always connected graph. So what is meaning of connected graph? Okay, there exists at least one path. By using the definition of connected graph, we can say that there exists at least one path between any pair of vertices of the graph. Okay, that's due to the connected graph definition. You can say that exist at least one path तो exist कर रहा है, ठीक है, between any pair of vertices. Multiple हो सकते हैं, but exist at least one path. एक path तो at least है ही, ठीक है, and therefore we can say it is a connected graph. So by using connected graph definitions, we can say that there exists at least one path between every pair of vertices in a tree. You can see it here. That is one of the graph is that between A to D there is one path. Okay, between A to C there is one path. Path means open walk. Okay, आप इस vertex से इस vertex तक पहुंच सकते हो. That is meaning of route path. Okay, and that is open. A to B तक आप पहुंच सकते हो, B to C तक आप पहुंच सकते हो, C to D तक पहुंच सकते हो. ठीक है, C, D, D that you can reach by using this way. So here you have to prove that एक ही path exist कर रहा है, ये आपको prove करना है. ठीक है, so that is definition of connected graph. And now we'll suppose one result. ठीक है, एक result हम suppose करते हैं, ठीक है, assume करते हैं कि there are two paths are exist. ठीक है, suppose let's take between any two vertices there are two paths is possible. ठीक है, suppose that between two vertex A and C. Okay, यहाँ पे vertex A है, that is vertex A here, and that is vertex C. ठीक है, between A and C there are two paths is possible. Okay, एक path क्या है आपका A E1B E3C, that is one path. Okay, और दूसरा हम कौन सा लेंगे? By using this graph. Okay, we have to create one more edges here, E4, and from the E4 we can reach back to the A to C by using different route. Okay, one route आपका क्या है? A B C, that is one route, one path. और दूसरा हमने कौन सा लिया है? A E4, that is E4H to C. Clear? So here we consider two paths, path 1 and path 2. Okay, in the path 1 we consider the route as a E1B E3C. In the path 2 we consider A E4C. Okay, we have to just suppose it, and for suppositions, by using suppositions, we just create one more edges here. Okay, in the second graph, and that is another root. So when we take it union, उन दोनों को आप combine करो, ठीक है? A, E1, B, E3, C, and from C you can move on the E4, and again you can reach back to the A. ठीक है? A, E1, B, okay? A, E1, B, we are consider union of this both. ठीक है? दोनों का union लेना means merge करना है दोनों. When we merge it, what we'll get? A, E1B, E3C, and from C, you can use this E4 edge, you can move on this E4, and you can reach back to the A again. So what is this root? That is A, E1B, E3C, E4, A to A. And that is one of the cycle. Okay, that is one of the closed walk, one of the cycle there. And as we know that if it is a tree, where graph आपका tree है, it does not contain any type of cycle. Okay, let me consider at the starting the T is a connected graph. ये आपका graph पूरा tree है, connected graph है. So exists at least one path, and now we suppose that there are two distinct paths. And when we take it union, it follow one circuit, it create one cycle, and that is contradict with our result. Okay, our supposition that result, okay, that conclusion is a contradict with our graph of tree, okay, with our definition of tree, and therefore our supposition is wrong. Okay, we suppose that there are two distinct paths. It is a wrong. So which is the correct? So there is only one path between every pair of vertices. Okay, is it clear? Yeah, all of you have clear it. Is there any query? Every tree satisfy this theorem. Any tree. So in a third proof we just prove it the definition of tree by using the definition of tree. Okay. कोई भी tree है with any number of vertices, any number of edges. If it is a tree, what does it mean? You can find only one path between these two vertices. There is no another path between these two vertices. Okay. There is no multiple path between. You can modify it, okay? As for the data, but meaning should be fixed. Meaning should be same. Okay, so we'll keep up to this and we'll discuss the next theorem in the next lecture. Just let me complete the attendance and then we'll conclude today's session. Okay, so here today we'll discuss concept of tree. Okay, its definitions, its example, definition of forest, and one of its theorem. Okay, we'll revise it in the next lecture and then we'll start the next topic.